after a great 34-7 win over the Oakland Raiders, I'm pretty sure, and apparently the #1 defense in the NFL somehow, the Chargers lost 8 players this game due to suspension, with 7 of them being suspended for just this game, and Tyrell Williams being suspended for 8 games. If you not watched last episode, you should definitely do so, because it was very exciting. Not about the Raiders game, that was the episode before, but with all the suspensions and stuff. Of the 7 players who will be suspended today, only 2 of them are starters, and they are rookie offensive tackle Miles Ellerbe and the 4th-year middle linebacker Denzel Perryman. So Greg Robinson, the veteran, former second overall pick, will start at right tackle, and the rookie Leonard Worrell will start at middle linebacker. He's probably playing at outside linebacker this year, so Kyle Emanuel will start where he's been playing. So without further ado, the 2-0 Broncos, led by quarterback Drew Brees, will be taking on the Chargers. C.J. Anderson is inactive for the Broncos today. He always does really well against me. So the 3rd-year man from Utah, Devontae Booker, will be the featured running back, as on 2nd down, he's going to be stopped by Kyle Emanuel, making his first start of the season, obviously, with Denzel Perryman being suspended. Here comes out the Chargers offense without Tyrell Williams and Miles Ellerbe. So Neil Levy, 2nd-round rookie, who was cut by the Bills and signed by the Chargers, is going to have to be really good today. And replacing Tyrell Williams is Melvin Gordon, who so far struggled this season, gaining 8. But, I mean, he struggled because of his trash O-line. And the O-line is not going to be much better today with this fierce Broncos defensive unit. As Rivers on 2nd down looking for Mike Williams, who was great last week. And a good start for Mike Williams, who had, I believe, over 150 yards last week. So far this season, Mike Williams has looked like the guy. He had a solid rookie year last year, but nothing insane. As on 3rd down, Rivers scrambling. He's going to run with it. He's going to use his legs. And he's going to try to truck a defender, and he won't. And he's injured, of course. Alright, no, he's not injured. Someone's injured. I thought it was Phillip Rivers. Good thing it's not. Let's check the injury report, see who it is. Luckily, the injured player is not a Charger. It is Niall Lawrence Stample. Never heard of him, but he hurt his foot. After the Chargers signed veteran kicker Matt Prater this offseason, first 2 weeks of the season, he's been very good. This is a 53-yard field goal. The kick is up. And it is good. Matt Prater, one of the best kickers in the NFL. Personally, I'm kind of a biased Lions fan. I'm going to say he's the best kicker in the league. Justin Tucker, I'm sorry, but Matt Prater is the definition of a big baller. Here comes out the Denver offense. I was completely shut down by the Chargers defense on the first drive of the game, as it's going to be a fake handoff to Booker and Joey Bosa, who had 4.5 sacks last week. With this sack, he did not have any week 1, but last week we saw the Joey Bosa from last year just better than he was last year. And last year, he broke the frickin' sack record. It's a big 3rd and 3 for the Broncos. They were able to get a first down the very next play after the sack by Bosa. As on 3rd and 3, Brees looking to pass it under pressure from Bosa. He finds his man. It's Demaryius Thomas, who gets by numerous defenders. Worrell can't tackle him. And he'll finally be brought down by Trey Boston at the 29-yard line. I'm stupid, and I accidentally used a timeout, so now we're down to 2. That's great. And now the Broncos have it in the red zone. It's a handoff to Booker, who will gain not much. It is 3rd and 9 on the 16 for the Broncos. They've been very good this drive on 3rd down. Just Brees under pressure from Joey Bosa. And Joey Bosa with his 2nd sack of the game. He's now at 6.5 on the year. Well, yeah, roughing the kicker. First down Broncos. The Chargers are getting a major break, as the roughing the kicker penalty will not make an effect unless they miss it or don't. Okay. It'll just take time off the clock. That's all it did. It is 2nd and 10 on the 24 for the Chargers, as Rivers will look to pass it. He's going to scramble a little. He's under pressure. Back to Mike Williams, and another play for Mike Williams. He's going to break the tackles. There goes Mike Williams. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. And Mike Williams' awesome season will continue. Touchdown, Los Angeles Chargers. It is 2nd and 9 for the Broncos on the 18-yard line. Brees the only one in the Denver backfield. Brees passing it. He's going to look for Emmanuel Sanders, I believe. Or is that Henderson? No, it's Emmanuel Sanders. And that's how your first quarter will end. Your score, Broncos 3, Chargers 10. Now it's 1st and 10 of a 45 for Denver as Drew Brees under pressure of a rookie defensive lineman Rashard Street with the sack. I'm pretty sure that's his first of his young career, the 3rd round pick from Alabama, I believe. It is 3rd and 15 on the 50 for the Denver Broncos. Devontae Booker and Drew Brees in the backfield. Shocker, shocker, just kidding. I can be sarcastic at times. It's on 3rd down. I don't know why Joey Bosa is supposed to cover Carlos Henderson, but it is what it is. Touchdown, Carlos Henderson. Here comes out the Chargers offense that has been pretty good this season. I don't know why it said 30th. I guess because I play on 10-minute quarters. As Rivers hands it off to Melvin Gordon. Gordon has a first down, has running room, and will gain 13. He's been very quiet this season, but that's all because of our offensive line. Our offensive line is still trash like last year. After a nice play from Keenan Allen, who's hopefully going to emerge this week. Last year it was week 3 where he really, jumped off the ground. Hopefully that'll be it again. As on 1st down, Philip Rivers under more pressure. He's going to look deep for Williams. And Mike Williams is a cheat code. He's a freaking cheat code. So good. It is 3rd and 1 on the 6. Mike Williams had 150 yards last week. This week is already at 126. He's so good. As Rivers is going to pass it on 3rd down, he's going to look for Chris Harris. I believe that was Rodney Adams, the intended target. No clue where all our really good receivers were, but Chris Harris is just going to ruin our drive, ruin our fun. Last year, week 1, the Chargers started off really good. Chris Harris picked off Philip Rivers, and the Chargers got outscored 3-40 for the rest of the game. As Brees will pass it on 1st down. Under pressure from Bosa, it's a lob, and he finds Carlos Henderson past the 50 to the 44-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 of a 44 for the Broncos. As it's going to be a pass for Henderson again, and another 1st down for Carlos Henderson, gaining 22 yards. It is 3rd and 11 on the 23 for, I almost said the Chargers, for the Broncos. Drew Brees and Devontae Booker in the backfield. As Brees, I just realized that the Chargers were his former team. I don't know why I didn't realize earlier, as I believe Jonnu Smith is his name, and getting touchdowns apparently is his game. Get it? Name and game wrong? Okay, whatever. So now the Chargers offense will have a 2-minute drill. They're down by 7. I forgot we used that timeout. Crap. As Rivers on 1st down under pressure, and Von Miller with another sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Broncos currently leads, 2-minute warning in the first half. Broncos currently lead 17-10. As Rivers on 2nd and long, he's going to scramble. He's going to look down the field for Keenan Allen. And he caught it in bounds. Keenan Allen. I didn't think it was in bounds, but I'm definitely not complaining. As Keenan Allen is not going to be a star for the rest of the year. Last year, week 3, he was really good after 2 quiet weeks. It was quiet the first 2 weeks this year, and he's been really, really good today, so far. I would say we're in Matt Prater's field goal range. It'll be a 56-yarder for Prater, but obviously it's 2nd down, so we're not going to do that. As Rivers will be sacked again, this time by the former Missouri Tiger, Shane Ray. Kaiser Valazier is kind of like the best punter ever. As the Broncos will be starting on the 1-yard line. As maybe safety, potentially. Hand off to Booker. Okay, we could still get a safety because the ball's on the 3-yard line. So I'm not going to rule that out. It is 3rd and 8, but I would be a little surprised if they did go with a passing play. I think they're going to probably run it. As on 3rd down, Brees will indeed hand the ball off to Booker. But Booker almost got a 1st down. He was hit hard by Verrett. And he did not get a 1st down. So it'll be 4th and 1 for the Broncos, and they're probably going to have to punt it. The Chargers are starting their drive on the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10, as they have 2 timeouts because I'm an idiot, and Mike Williams is wide open, and Mike Williams, 65 yards, will take it the distance. Mike is his name, and getting touchdowns is his game. The Chargers starting this drive out with a sack, like a lot of drives. Now it's 2nd and 19 on the 25, as Philip Rivers is going to try and scramble with it. He's going to look for Keenan Allen. What a grab by Keenan Allen. And it's a first down. Madden thinks the Jaguars can beat the Jets 37-3. Obviously, real life disagrees. Anyways, second and 9 on the 21. Drew Brees under pressure, looking to pass it for Emmanuel Sanders on that cheesy wheel route that I hate against the Broncos. Philip Rivers has completed 8 passes today, yet almost 300 yards. I was about to say 2K is high, but we're not playing 2K. As Philip Rivers will be sacked again by Von Miller. Now it's third and really, really long. After both offenses were really good in the first half of this game, neither offense has flown off the ground yet here in the second half. As second and 10 on the 18, Brees. Under pressure, he's going to find Demaryius Thomas, who fumbles the football. And somehow, some way, he picks it up. It is second and 7 on the 34. For the Broncos is Brees. Under pressure, he's going to lose the football. And once again, a Bronco will pick it up. Joey Bosa is the one with the force. Fourth quarter is now here, and the score has not changed from the third-year score. Broncos 17, Chargers 17. As Rivers on first down. He's scrambling, and he's going to be sacked by Derek Wolfe this time. Now that we're in the fourth quarter, this is crunch time, clutch time, whatever y'all want to call it, as Mike Williams is too good. Too darn good. We're going to check records after this game, like receiving yards in a game, and, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Mike Williams is currently at 279 yards. No clue where that is, like records, and right away it's an interception by, I believe, Kevin King. Yes, he was in free agency last season, so we signed him. Today we've seen glimpses of a dynasty. Mike Williams is now a superstar, and Joey Bosa's Joey freaking Bosa. But it is third and 17 on the 42, as Philip Rivers will find an open Melvin Gordon, and Melvin Gordon will take it in for the score. Another touchdown. 5 for the Broncos. Pretty big play. They're already down by 2 scores. As Brees now the only one in the backfield. Booker lined out as a wideout. Brees, under more pressure from Bosa, will find Demaryius Thomas. And here's a first down for DT. Now it's first and 10 on the 35, but Broncos are still in this game, as there's only 5 minutes left. Brees on first down. He's going to find Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders with a juke, and Sanders will get to the 16. It is 4th and 1 on the 7, and the Broncos need to go for it. This is definitely the right decision, as it's going to be a passing play. I thought they were going to run it. There's an open Emmanuel Sanders in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Broncos. This is a very big play for the Broncos defense. It's 3rd and 5 on the 42. He just reached the 2-minute warning, as Rivers is going to hand it off to Melvin Gordon, who does not get the first down, and it's going to be 4th and 2. The Broncos started on the 20, but gained 6 off of a pass interference by Kevin King. So now it's 1st and 10 on the 26. 1 minute, 44 seconds left in the game. Brees will pass it on first down, under pressure, and Joey Bosa now with 5 sacks today. The Broncos used a timeout. They have 1 more remaining. It is 3rd and 4 on the 31. This is pretty much a football game, as Brees the only one in the backfield. Brees under pressure. He's going to be almost intercepted. This is the game. 4th and 4. All or nothing pretty much, as Brees is going to pass it. Not under too much pressure yet, and he's going to be incomplete. I believe that was Jason Verrett with the play, and it looks like the Chargers have this one in the bag. Going with one last extra field goal. Prater's kick is up and good. That's how your game ends. Final score, Chargers 34, Broncos 24, and the Chargers will improve to 2-1. Unfortunately, Mike Williams did not break the receiving yards record, but both him and Joey Bosa won Player of the Week, so that's cool.